Всем привет, с вами Касатыч. Мы продолжаем играть в Fallout 4, друзья мои. Ну что, в прошлой серии мы с вами поговорили с Валентайном. Поняли, что нам надо идти в дом воспоминаний, в добрососедство к какой-то там ученой, не помню, как ее зовут, Амелия, что-то вроде того. И тут я увидел, кстати, такой журнальчик «Веселье с робков», прям как там. Включает в себя голозапись с игрой Z. Это захватчики. Отлично. Конечно тренировать ум. Я брал его именно для того, чтобы прочитать этот журнал. Так, давай посмотрим сразу же. The Invaders. Что нам в этой игре предлагают? Я думаю, это что-то вроде обычных инвейдерсов, да? Старт-гейм. Я старт жму на джойстике. Да? Смотрите, это обычный инвейдерс, по сути. Прикольно. Кто помнит, раньше, там еще на Денди, до Денди на автоматах была популярна такая игра. Ладно, все понятно с ней. Поехали. Нас теперь ждет с вами, я так понимаю, добрососедство. Только я что-то не могу найти, где именно они нас ждут. Где-то вот тут. Ага. Вот, поговорить с доктором аварии. Добрососедство, да. Нам надо выйти в Даймонд-Сити сначала на улицу, чтобы переместиться. Но это ничего. Ну что, в прошлой серии мы с вами оторвали голову Келлогу, поиграли в Pitfall. Опять идет дождик. Отправляемся в добрососедство. Мы с вами туда уже захаживали один раз, когда выполняли задание от подземки. Правда, мы потом убегали оттуда с проблемами, если я не ошибаюсь.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Все пиздят. Ладно, так, нам куда? Нам к доктору куда-то туда, да? Ну, пойдем. Я помню, она в концертном зале сидит. Ну, это, наверное, и есть дом воспоминаний. Там память стирали одному синту, которого мы потом вывозили вместе в компании с негром. Ладно, идем вперед.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Забавная. Так, вы ищете, говорит, Амари, она на лестнице. Я не прочитал, я услышал. Так, где-то там. Ух, как тут ярко.
Доктор Амари?
Yes.
Доктор Амари, привет.
I remember you. H222's contact.
Ой, я же говорю, были.
What's this all about?
Мост
We need your
Келлога.
help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg, but he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require
У нас есть нечто лучшее, чем живой мозг.
to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Держите.
What I could find.
Надо было голову
What's
целую
this?
брать.
This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Окей, ладно. Ник совместим с этой штукой.
Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Окей.
I
Спасибо, Ник.
appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right.
Блин, прикольного синта сделали. Настолько он клевый. Голос подобрали
If I
очень
start
хорошо.
cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Веселье с робко. Смотрите, очередная. Игра Грогнек Варвар. Ладно,
Let's see
как-нибудь
here.
потом сыграем. Что
I
ты там
need you to
делаешь?
keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Окей,
Tell me you
способы
have a way
взлома.
past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory lounge.
Окей, это будет
Run your
интересная
cognitive
серия,
functions
ребят.
in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Окей,
Alright.
приступим.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Ох, жесть. Так, ну, садимся в капсулу воспоминаний. Обаньки. Пожалуйста, оставайтесь с нами. Ну, пожалуйста, подождите, ладно. Так, ну и чё?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Окей, хорошо, буду запоминать по максимуму. Волнительно слегка. Так, пока что я вижу белый
Can
экран.
you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Окей. И что надо сделать?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
А, надо идти, посмотри-ка, смотри-ка. Опа-на, вот это прикольно. Знаете, что напоминает? Помните, в Макс Пейн была такая тропа из крови?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at
Комиксы
some point in
Грогнека
his life
Варвара.
he wasn't a complete asshole. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad.
Он ее убил, что ли?
Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she
Она была,
loved me in
говорит,
her way.
спокойной, но тем не менее она любила меня.
And she
Тем-
protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Жесть. Так, ладно.
This doesn't seem to
Идем
be what
дальше.
you're looking for. There
Идем
appears
дальше.
to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Да, сделано
There.
прикольно.
Try that one.
Это уже Келлог, да? Но Келлог, но он уже
It's gonna
стал
be fine.
постарше,
You'll
да?
see.
Сара.
we don't know anybody here. And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance.
У него был сын.
Finally got
Ой,
steady
дочь.
work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and
Теперь
Mary
этот
safe.
пистолет у меня.
I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
The thing
Окей,
about
ладно.
happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. We are. You'll see. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. That's okay. I got her. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her.
Значит,
Not
у него
for one
есть дочь.
second.
Кое-что мы теперь знаем.
I'll connect you to the next
Ну, я в
intact
окно не
memory.
успел посмотреть. Твою мать, ладно. Окей, вон что-то там, подземка какая-то. Ах, побежать побыстрее нельзя, жалко. Ну, сделано, конечно, охренительно. Типа такой по
How
нейросвязям
did you
ходишь.
think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found another
weren't
memory to
there
try.
to
I'll
help
connect
them.
you.
Я так понял. Его жену, дочку убили? Так-то, в принципе, Келлог, оказывается, ну, не самый плохой человек. Он жил просто по реалиям, как бы, этого мира, да?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Пушкин?
Sometimes
Это
they
ты?
thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter
Уже
to
шрам.
me.
Уже
I
более
just took
худой
it as part
такой.
of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Окей, куда дальше? Погнали дальше.
Mr. Kellogg,
Синты.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself.
Смотрите, уже лысый.
Existed.
We do, as you can see.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms
Какая
with life.
страшнючая хрень.
I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. What do you want? You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
Окей.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Красота.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to
Отлично.
tell us something.
Отлично.
We're running
Мы
out
уже
of range.
близки к институту.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override
Это моя камера.
initiated. Cryogenic
Ну, в смысле, наша
stasis
камера, да?
suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Hopefully.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
Смотрите, как постарел.
If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not
Это я?
really.
It's all
Just fine. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her.
А дочки?
Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Окей.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Смотрите, сколько живых-то было. Они все были живые,
Guess the old
обалдеть.
man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Ну и что было дальше?
This is the one. Here.
Oh. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a
Так, это мы уже
dirty,
слышали.
contaminated degenerate like
Found
me.
another intact memory.
But they needed me,
Whenever you're ready.
and I made sure they knew it. But
Is it over? Are we okay?
almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go.
Охереть.
At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
Окей, а что они интересно сделали? Ладно. Идем следующее. Он растил парнишку.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid.
Что же за старик-то, а?
Family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be in there this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
Кто-то вошел.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Обалдеть.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
Знаете, он похож на Блейда.
One of our scientists has left the institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue.
Брайан Верджил. Вот кого надо найти.
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Вот кого надо и где надо найти. Отлично. Сомневаюсь, что он его нашел.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Не шевелись. Телепортнулся так, лол. Что дальше?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Что, мать вашу? Телепорт?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Да, я уже хочу. Ну вот такую историю мы услышали о Келлоге. Прям как будто книжку прочитал на самом деле. Очень так все подробненько, очень ярко, прикольно. Мне не таким уж он на самом деле и засранцем был, он просто выполнял задачу. Мой побочный эффект — забрать все.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Окей. Телепортация.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Как-то нам нужно искать Верджила.
Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there.
У меня есть костюмчик вроде специальный.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Окей, я что-нибудь придумаю.
Don't worry.
Good luck and be safe. By the way,
Спасибо.
I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting
Итак,
for you.
миссия «Опасные мысли» выполнена. Спасибо большое, доктор Амари. Я думаю, с Валентайном и в Светящееся море мы пойдем чуть позже, да, в следующей серии. А на этом сегодня мы завершим наше приключение. Спасибо, что смотрели. С вами был Касатыч. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, оставляйте комментарии. Всем пока-пока, ребята.